Hey everyone, how is it going, and welcome to a new episode of Scape and Listen. That is right, I am bringing back the Scape and Listen series. It has been it's actually been a little bit over 3 months since I've uploaded an episode of Scape and Listen, so obviously in that time period we have gained a lot of subscribers, so I am going to quickly try and reintroduce some of you that may have never heard of this series. I'll try and reintroduce you to the series pretty quick. So, 3 or 4 months back, probably more like 4 or 5, I was watching some of RuneShark's old videos, and I noticed that they had a lot of Scape and Listen videos like this one, where they were just talking about some things, and there was nothing really to watch. It was just listen while you play RuneScape. And I really enjoyed those videos, so I kind of got inspired to make a video like that of my own, and I got a lot of great feedback on it, so I kind of decided to make a series out of it, where whenever I had something I wanted to talk about, I made a video. So, basically, how these videos go, I talk about a RuneScape topic of my choice, then I talk about some IRL or more personal related things, because I honestly feel as if as a YouTuber, it's very important to be like connected personally, at least somewhat, to your viewers, because if I don't give you guys any IRL updates or anything like that, then who am I other than just some kid who plays RuneScape that makes videos that you watch, you know what I mean? Whereas if I interact with you guys like on this level, I'm much more relatable, and I just enjoy the interaction. So basically in these videos I'm going to talk about a RuneScape topic, and then I'm going to talk about some more IRL related topics, and I always encourage you guys to leave comments down below on how you guys are going, how you guys are doing, and if you don't feel comfortable leaving a comment, you can always send me an inbox on YouTube. I don't always respond to them because I do get a lot of them, but trust me, I will read it. So hopefully you guys enjoy these videos. I know not everyone was a huge fan of these. Some people said that they were a little boring, and if you're not a fan of these, I do apologize. I am working on a pretty big guide right now. It's going to be like a big time and effort guide, you know, like my Fire Cape guide was. And also, of course, I'm working on a progress video, so please stay patient with me. I'm working as hard as I can on these videos, and I guess I'll kind of actually get into this in a little bit. But please stay patient if you're not a huge fan of these kinds of videos. But anyway, let's get into it, guys, starting off with my RuneScape topic. So my RuneScape topic comes up from the most recent devlog, which I will link in the description, by the way. Obviously, I'm not going to read through the entire thing, so if you want to read about it yourself, you can always check the link in the description. So here we go. The thing I want to talk about today is the Amulet of the Damned. Now, the Amulet of the Damned is a proposed amulet reward from the Shades of Morton minigame. Basically, when you wear this amulet, it would give your full Barrows set effects like ridiculous buffs. So, pretty much I'll give you an example. I'm not going to read them all because there's like 6 sets, so we'll start with DH. The DH set effect with this amulet on would be that when the wearer is attacked, they have a 1/4 chance that 15% of the damage rebounds on their opponent. So basically what this means is that you have a 25% chance to rebound 15% of the damage you take back on your opponent. So if you think about that, if you have full DH on, you hit them with DH, you have a regular vengeance, and you get that 50% rebound, you could like 99 HP someone in PvP. So as you'll see, some of these are kind of overpowered, obviously. Another one that's overpowered is the Torag set. Pretty much the Torag set, whenever the purple claws come out of the ground, you know, that's the set effect taking off. Whenever that happens, you would have a 10-second period during which your attack speed is dramatically increased, which is obviously freaking ridiculous. Think about that. 10 seconds where you're doing like double hit speed, like that would be insanely good. So some of these are a bit overpowered. My overall thoughts about this update, I think it would be a good thing, mostly because Shades of Morton is like dead as fuck. I mean, it's probably one of the most dead minigames apart from Trouble Brewing. So I think it would be a good way to revive the minigame, because this would be a pretty good reward. It also would make some of the more useless Barrows pieces worth using again, such as Torag's hammers, Aram staff, stuff like that. So overall, I think it's a great update. However, they obviously do need to tone down the set effects, because at this point, they definitely would not pass on a poll. Like, these are very overpowered. So I think overall, it would be a great update. They just need to kind of relax with the set effects. So that is the only RuneScape topic I really had to talk about today. I'm going to kind of collect my thoughts quickly, and then I'll get into my more IRL related topic. Alright, so Usually I start off this section of the video with a quote, which I am going to do, but quickly I would like to say, once again, if you've never seen these videos, a lot of people seem to think I'm I turn into like a motivational speaker when I do this part of the videos, and I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to be a motivational speaker. All I'm trying to do is inspire thought. I'm trying to give you guys food for thought, because I know I've experienced it in my life where sometimes all you need to hear is just the right thing from the right person, and it can inspire you to make a serious change in your life. So that's why I try and at least give off some sort of positive message through this part of the video. So we're going to start off with the quote, and trust me, sometimes I say like quotes or stuff and it just feels like there's no connection at all, but trust me, I always make it work, okay? So we're going to start with a quote from Booker T. Washington, and the quote is, "Success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life, but by the obstacles which he has overcome." So one more time. Success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life, but by the obstacles which he has overcome. Now, the reason why I think that's applicable to what I want to talk about today is because lately I've had a lot of obstacles. Now, when I started YouTube when I was like 12. I didn't start doing YouTube or Twitch seriously until Oldschool came out, which is about a year and a half ago, we'll say, just to make it easy. We'll say about a year and a half ago. I want to tell you something right now. When I first started making videos, it wasn't that big of a deal. I was just making videos because, why not? I'm going to play Oldschool Runescape and I'll have videos to keep track of, my progress. I can always watch these videos and look back on them someday. If you were to go back in time and to tell me that I would have 23,000 subscribers, no, fuck that. If you were to go back in time and tell me that I was going to have 1,000 subscribers, I would have called you crazy. There is absolutely no way I ever would have believed you. But I started from humble beginnings. We obviously weren't always as successful. And at that time, I didn't have much obstacles. I wasn't involved in nearly as much things. It's kind of weird how just a year of difference can make. But when Oldschool first came out, I was uploading a video almost every day, almost every other day. And after a while, I started seeing some success. I started seeing I was growing. I was getting comments. People were adding me in games, saying nice videos, and I was starting to feel the success. But I hadn't really overcome any obstacles at that point. There was nothing. It was just making videos, and it didn't feel that special. However, as I've progressed on, and the busier and busier I've become, and the more and more pressure I felt on me by you guys, and just my own strive to be successful, I've ran through so many obstacles, it's like the goddamn wilderness agility course out here, okay? And that's what I want to talk about today. You don't really realize how special something is to you until it becomes incredibly difficult to do. Lately, I have been incredibly busy. Basically, I'll just run you through my average day right now. 3 days a week, I have to get up at 6 a.m. The other 2 days, I can get up at 7 a.m. So, because it's majority, I'll just say I get up at 6 a.m., I go to school, I go to football, I get home from football at about 7:30 p.m., I eat, I shower, I work on homework, whatever. I usually start streaming around 8:30. Around 8:30 to 11:30 is my live streams, and then, like right now, it's currently 12:30 a.m. because after my stream was over, I had to work on this video. So, usually I get to in bed around 1 o'clock, so we're looking at 5 hours of sleep, 6 hours of sleep, something like that. So, I'm averaging about 5 or 6 hours of sleep. I have a 4.0 in school, I'm starting both ways in football, and I'm still trying to upload videos once every 3 days, roughly. That's pretty much the obstacles I'm going over. My biggest passion in life right now is this. Like I said, if you would have told me a long time ago that I would ever be this far, I wouldn't have believed you. And it's always been a dream of mine. I've always loved watching YouTubers back in the day. And the fact that I'm able to do this now blows my mind. But like I said, this is one of my most passionate things right now, and I want to succeed in this more than honest to God anything. Obviously, I know stuff like school is important and football is important to me, but right now, I want to succeed in this more than I've ever wanted to succeed in anything. And it's becoming special to me because of these obstacles. My football coach always tells us this. He always tells us that the fact that you're all here is special because it's not easy. There's only 30 of you here, roughly. If it was easy, there would be twice as many kids here, but it's not easy, and that's why it's special. And I kind of live by that. I've really come to realize that even in my short 17 years of life, I know it's kind of weird. Some of you that are watching this might be older than me, so it's kind of weird to hear a 17-year-old try and give you a kind of a life talk. But in my 17 years, I can honestly say that I've never experienced something that was truly special to me that wasn't hard, that wasn't full of obstacles, like we're training agility here. Like, it honestly has never happened to me where something I have received or earned or worked for has ever been easy and then I felt good about it. That is something I've really come to learn, that if I want something special, if I want something to be important in my life, if I want anything memorable to happen like this, I tell you something right now. Looking back on my life 10 years from now, I'll remember football. I'll remember my teammates. I'll remember all the fun I had in football. But I don't really think it's going to change my life that much. Yeah, it's taught me a lot of great lessons, and it's fantastic. But I guarantee you right now, 10 years from now, when I'm going through something hard, you know what? Life's too short to assume anything. Who knows what could happen 10 years from now? I could be going through a hard time where I'm down on my luck. And you know what I'm going to be able to think back on? I'm going to be able to think back on 10 years ago. I got 5 hours of sleep, got a 4.0, played football, and made videos. And it's going to remind me that if I want something special to happen, I have to work hard for it. And if it's going to be something special, it will be hard. So sometimes people say that YouTube and just playing RuneScape, oh, it's just a game, and oh, making YouTube videos, oh, it's just YouTube videos, and Twitch, oh, they're just live streamers. I can honestly say that YouTube and Twitch and RuneScape has taught me so much. That right there is a prime example. I have fought so many obstacles to try and get to this point, especially at this point of my life where I have so many external factors that I have to also work for and still try and work on this one, that I feel like at this point I know that I could accomplish anything I want to in my life. So when people say it's just a game, it's not just a game. That's a damn lie. YouTube and Twitch have honestly changed my life, and none of it really is possible without any of you guys. I wouldn't have these obstacles overcome if it weren't for you watching this video right now. Yes, you. Not the other guy over there with the ginger hair and the whale. No, I mean you. Yes, you. All of you that watch my videos and give me feedback are personally responsible for this changing my life. And I just want to say thank you for that. And I don't know. I think that's kind of, in a roundabout way, all I really wanted to talk about, I guess. I mean, I just thought I would share with you guys kind of what I've been going through, and maybe inspire you that if you want something in this life, and you want it to be special, you have to work hard for it, and nothing is impossible. I'm a teenager, man. Teenagers love to sleep. And by God, you have no idea how bad some days I want to come home and just sleep. But I made a commitment. When I started getting serious about YouTube and Twitch, I made a commitment to everyone watching this video right now that I would work my ass off to make videos and stream with you no matter what. I made a commitment, and I gotta hold through to it. And I don't want you to think I'm complaining, if you get anything out of this video, I don't want you to think, wow, Mr. Mammal sure does like to complain a lot, even though all he does is play video games. And obviously I know there is going to be some of that, naturally. Just, some people are they're just like that. What I'm trying to tell you right now is I'm just trying to inspire. If I can do this, you can do anything you want to. If I can succeed this, if I can overcome this many obstacles and still succeed in every single thing that I've really put my mind to, use it as a life lesson. You can succeed in anything you want to succeed in as well. Well, guys, that's the gist of my commentary. This one is a little bit shorter than most of my Scape and Listens. I know some of you guys have found them a bit boring. Hopefully you guys took something from this video. Like I said, I'm not trying to be a motivational speaker. At the very least, I hope you guys listened to what I said, and hopefully, at the very least, were inspired or thought about some of the things that I said. And if you guys do enjoy these videos, let me know down below. Like I said, I know not everyone liked these, but I did get a lot of positive comments on these. And, well, guys, hope you all enjoyed the reinstallment of Scape and Listen. Like I said, it has been over 3 months, so if you guys are excited to see these back, let me know. And, well, I'm going to leave you guys with one last quote, my friend. I'm going to leave you with one last quote. The starting point of all achievement is simply desire. Quote by Napoleon Hill. You just gotta want it, and you can succeed in anything you want to, guys. Alright. I totally just made like 3 separate outros, but by God, it's time for the fucking 4th. See you guys later. Hope you all enjoyed the video. I will have a guide coming out soon, and the progress video is almost done. So, stay patient with me, boys. I'm working as hard as I can. Hope you guys all enjoyed. As always, be sure to leave some feedback down below. That's the whole point of these videos, is for us to communicate, and so that way we can let each other know how we're feeling about life. And like I said, if you're not comfortable leaving a comment, send me a message on YouTube. Alright, this is goodbye for the 5th time. Sometimes it feels better after you realize that you've really awkwardly drug something out. It feels good to just really play on the fact that you're making this incredibly awkward. Yeah, alright. Alright, yep. No, for real this time. See ya.